more or less in the same spot we finished yesterday.
Yeah, I did film a few things as we explored Hoffen a bit for the night. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong because I've read how to pronounce it at the
Oh, really?
accommodation, but I don't remember.
We didn't really film much once we got there because honestly, I was exhausted.
It was quite late. We went for a quick drive around the town, and I filmed a little bit.
And then I just fell asleep.
But yeah, then we went to bed. But we are back at Diamond Beach because we figured out as we were leaving yesterday, that if we stopped again on our way back, because we've now turned around and we're heading back along the south coast, back to Reykjavik. And we were like, doing the calculations, we were like, so if the tide was almost in then, and then we do this, and we go here at this time, and then everything, if we stop on the way back, it should be a better tide for what we want to see.
Yeah.
And it is.
Yeah, the water is slowly coming out of the canal now, whereas yesterday it was rushing in.
Yeah, yesterday we were almost at high tide.
And now we're a couple hours post high.
Yeah, so it's coming back out, which means it's dragging back some chunks of ice, which is what we want. So we're on the eastern side. Yeah, eastern side at the moment.
It's just gonna look so bumpy on camera because we're trying to walk on us.
Yeah, it's like sand with rocks in it. Oh my god, it's so cool. So we're on the side. There's marked Diamond Beach on the map, but actually currently has less diamonds. But we're gonna go around to the other side. It's the same. It's like two separate parking lots, but the same pay for the parking. So you only have to pay once and you can do both sides, which is convenient. But it looks so cool. Let's show you. We've come around to the other side, which is marked as Diamond Beach Viewpoint on the map. But I guess it just depends on the wind direction and stuff, but there's way more on this side than the other side. It's incredible. Like, it does look like there's just gemstones all over the beach, but it's chunks of ice. It's like, I've never seen anything like this. It's fascinating. Sky, which is exciting. We are...
One of the good things about having a car is that you can just stop
in a little car park on the side of the road and look at a glacier. It's also so flat and vast that you can just kind of see the edge of the cloud line.
Yeah.
Which is fascinating. This would be so cool when a storm came in.
Yeah.
You could like watch it for so far.
Also, one important thing is, as you can see, we're standing on gravel. But, in Iceland, you get a mega fine for standing on the moss.
Yes, it's protected.
Yeah.
Because everything is so volcanic, it's actually very difficult for things to grow here.
Yeah.
And the moss is kind of the basis of a lot of the life here.
Yeah.
So it's heavily protected.
So if you come here, just be careful. Stay on the rocks.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is an amazing stop. This is probably like the coolest part of the drive has been alongside the glacier from Vik to Hoffen.
Yeah.
Just because the glacier is massive and you basically spend the entire drive beside this one massive glacier.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know if we kind of explained it yesterday, but it's like an ice cap almost, that I think is 8,500 square kilometers. Like, it's massive. And then all of these glaciers are like little fingers coming off the edge of it as it reaches the edge of the plateau and so falls down the edge.
We did one, the very tip of a fingernail of one, and then that was connected to the big boy.
Yeah, it's imagine it like a hand, but with like 100 fingers coming off it, maybe more.
Probably more.
But it means that for the whole drive, every time there's a valley, it just looks like this.
I know, it's so cool.
I don't know, is that like overexposed? I think it is. Yeah.
So pretty.
insane. I've genuinely never seen anything like this drive.
Okay, quick detour. We've come to get some morning tea, and this is the marital bliss cake that we found in Reykjavik.
It's like a rhubarb crumble slice cookie thing.
I think it's called marital bliss. A thing I read on Google said it's easy for the wife to make for the husband. So,
well, let's hope it tastes good.
I've never had rhubarb. I like that.
Head west.
That is good.
Turn left.
It's just like, it almost tastes like a strawberry kind of jam, but less.
Way
flavorful.
less sweet. Tasty.
Yes. This is our next thing after Diamond Beach. But we're like 4 hours closer to Reykjavik.
Yes.
We are doing the Caves of Hella. We were trying to we're sort of backflipping.
Oh, there were so many potential options today.
But we ended up on this because a variety of reasons.
Yeah.
So we're very excited. It's the first man-made cave I've ever gone to.
Yeah, same I think. It's like a guided tour. You can only enter through guided tours because it's private property. Hello. It's much later, not that you can tell by the lighting. It's almost 10 p.m.
Literally.
The sun is on its way down. It's all the way up here still. We are at our stop for the night, obviously.
It's our last stop of the road trip, and it's like the middle of a farm.
It's literally the middle of a farm. Like, there's nothing here. There's a little church, and then other than that, it's farm buildings.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, is the church owned by the farm? Like, I don't know.
Who knows?
We had like a couple of kilometers of gravel road to get here.
It was just all we could find on Airbnb, honestly. So.
Yeah, but it's really cool.
It is really nice. We're in like a little converted like shed
barn kind of thing.
Yeah, we're just chilling, having some tea. But I just thought we would give, I don't know, an overview of the day.
Yeah, well, I was just gonna talk about the caves because we didn't really film much.
No socks or shoes on, and
I'm no free feet. The cave thing was quite cool. When we went into the first one, and she was talking about like using it to store sheep, and we were like, we were like interesting, but like not what we thought.
Yeah.
But by the end, it was like about like the history of like who settled Iceland first, and like the genetic composition of Icelanders.
Yeah, and
like,
how the caves proved helped solve and change what they thought of their history. It was crazy. Like those caves helped Icelanders find out their true genetic makeup. It's crazy.
It was really interesting, and like the woman that ran the tour was really nice.
Yeah,
very informative, and it was fun. It was a really small group. It was like us 4 and then another group of 3, and that was it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would recommend that. It was
good.
It was really good. There's some cows over here. I don't know if you can.
Oh yeah.
Wait, where are they? There they are. Off in the distance.
Anyway, we're gonna head inside. Our plan tomorrow is to do if you know Iceland, it has the golden circle. We've done the bottom half, so Reykjavik, Selfoss. We've done under here, that's where the Blue Lagoon is, and tomorrow we're doing the top bar.
Yeah, so we've done that, and then part of the ring road, and now we're heading back along the ring road. Yeah, and then the top half of the golden circle.
Top half of the golden circle back to Reykjavik to return our beautiful car.
Good morning.
Morning. It doesn't look that different from our last trip when we filmed at midnight, does it?
No, it really doesn't.
Or 11 p.m. or something, whatever it was.
Yeah, it's genuinely difficult to keep track of the time of day based on the light, because the light just doesn't change very much. Especially because it's overcast every day.
Yeah, literally.
It's just such an odd experience. It's actually 11:30 a.m. so it's been about 12 hours.
Yeah.
We are at our first stop of our last day, which is this restaurant. I just decided I'm not going to try because I know I'm butchering
It's
it.
basically a very famous tomato restaurant.
It's a tomato farm, and then they have a restaurant on site where they use the tomatoes from the farm. Every dish has tomatoes, which is unfortunate because Catherine here doesn't like tomatoes very much.
I don't hate the flavour of tomato. I just don't like a tomato.
Yeah, but they do have like, they have pasta,
raw.
they have like pizzas and stuff as well, using their tomatoes.
That's fine.
So we're here. We tried to book a slot.
Oh, it books out
like
months in advance.
3 months ago, and it was already booked out.
Yeah.
But they have a bistro, which is a walk-in thing. So we're just gonna have to hope that there's slots. It only opened 7 minutes ago.
If you want to come to the restaurant, book as soon as you book your flights.
Yeah. So we're here for kind of an early-ish lunch. It's quite pricey, so we might just share something. We'll see.
Will definitely share. I mean, I had waffles. I'm not going to say how many.
Catherine bought toaster waffles. It was a packet of 8. Adam had 1. Heidi and I had none.
They were little.
The waffles are gone, so you do the maths.
So I'm not super hungry. That's what you have to do when you travel. What am I supposed to do with frozen waffles? I have to eat them all in one sitting or what?
Yeah, it's true. But yes, we're gonna go have some tomatoes. Also, it's in like you eat in the greenhouse.
And
So
you know what? Even if we do have to wait, we're here at 11:30.
yeah.
So we got time.
You want to table here, we can do that.
Okay, this is so cool because you eat in the greenhouse. So we're just sat in the greenhouse. We've ordered one of the tomato soup, which is unlimited, and it comes with every dish comes with unlimited bread, which is insane. And then I got unlimited soup, and then we're getting like a little pizza kind of thing to share as well. Catherine's also going to try some of the soup, but it's really cool. So like every dish is tomato based. With the tomatoes that are grown here, and he just gave us like a little speech about like the kind of how they grow the tomatoes. They use water from a thermal hot spring to keep the greenhouse hot, and they use really good quality glacial water to water the tomatoes because tomatoes are mostly water, so the quality of the water really makes a difference, which was really interesting. And then on the table we have an entire pot of basil with a little pair of scissors, and you can cut off whatever basil you want for any dish you want. You can just like put basil on it, which is fun. It also means that it smells incredible in here. It smells like tomatoes and basil and cheese, and it's amazing. Catherine's just off getting her bread now, but a school group did just arrive, so she might be a moment. But I'm very excited. It all looks really good, and I'm glad it's unlimited soup and bread because it is quite expensive. I think it was about 40-ish pounds for the two of us for like the soup and the pizza, but we are gonna make that up in bread.
Our tortillas arrived.
It all looks so good. Also, film Heidi's heirloom thing. I was considering getting that.
That's insane.
It's just heirloom tomatoes and burrata, but Catherine would not have shared that with me.
Absolutely not.
So I think we made good choices. Also, you notice that it's like a donut.
Yeah.
Here.
Very cute.
They obviously have to pollinate the tomato plants, and to do that they have some special friends from the Netherlands that are sitting here in a box. You can potentially hear them already. It's just a box of bees. They're quite cute. Oh look, one outside of the box.
His friends are like,
How did you get out?
it's like a traffic light.
It is. The gradient is like perfect.
Anyway, we finished eating. I am so full.
We really, really took the challenge of make our money's worth out of free bread.
Yeah.
The bread is also baked in-house.
Yeah.
Each
Every morning by a baker, which is very cool. But yeah, and now we're looking around all the tomato plants, and they're very pretty.
You can't
It smells
obviously
amazing.
touch them or take any tomatoes off, but
Yeah.
it's cool to see
Yeah,
how they all grow.
it's very cool. Hello from another waterfall. We're at
Gullfoss?
Yeah, we're now officially on the Golden Circle, so it's gotten about 80% busier.
At least. It's noticeably busier
Yeah, it's crazy.
on the Golden Circle compared to the South Coast.
Yeah.
We're basically just doing the top half of the Golden Circle today on our way back to Reykjavik. So our first stop is this waterfall because it's like the furthest point, and then we're gonna like come back around.
This is apparently the most beautiful waterfall in Iceland, so we'll see.
We'll see, because Skogafoss currently has the title for me, but we'll see.
Gullfoss. And we are at the geyser. I think it's just called the geyser.
No, it has another name, but I don't know what it is.
We just saw it go, but obviously there's no way to know when it's going to go. So if you've got footage of the geyser blowing in here, you're lucky.
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Also, there's lots of hot springs around it.
I am just going to stand here and film for like until it goes.
But yeah, it smells very eggy.
Whoa. We're at the next stop, which is a waterfall called Brewerfoss, I think. And it is the most spectacular colour because the water is really clear, and I don't know for sure. I will look it up when I get a chance, but I don't know whether it's just the force of the waterfall is creating bubbles that are coming up, or whether there are gases being released under it, but it's like bubbly. You can kind of see it more down on this side here. It's like fizzing almost. Anyway, Catherine and Heidi are on this bridge and Adam's over the other side, and I am not, because I don't like heights and that bridge doesn't look very fun. So I'm just looking at it from this side, but it's so interesting and it's such a bright blue. There's also signs being like, I know it's pretty, but please do not enter the water. And the fact that anyone is thinking about entering this, look how churny that is. No. Why would you enter that? Insane. Okay, the answer is that the water is just getting churned up so much that even all the way down there past the waterfalls, it's like bubbles are still coming up. Raining and it's cold, so
yeah, it's really quite cold today. We're in Finfellia National Park, and this is our last stop. This is Silfra, which is the gap between the North American, European continents.
Yes.
So it's slowly ripping apart.
Very, very slowly.
And the reason there are stairs is because it is like one of the only registered places you can scuba dive.
Yeah.
Which would be very cool.
Yeah, we did just go down and touch the water and it's heckin' cold.
Yeah.
It says on the sign here it's between 2 and 3 degrees for most of the year. In Reykjavik.
We've got the microphones out. Hopefully it sounds okay.
Hopefully they're doing their jobs.
It's our last day here in Iceland. We'll be on a plane in 24 hours.
Can you hold the phone? I'm going to get my studies out.
Okay. Firstly, I just wanted to say, because we never explained it, at the tomato restaurant, we actually did end up getting a place at the restaurant. Because as we were walking up, we said, oh, we didn't get a booking, but we're going to the bistro. It's not what happened. We ended up walking to the restaurant, and because they had opened 6 minutes prior, they were like, do you just want a seat here? And we were like, yeah. So that's a good tip. We got there at 11:36. So it was 6 minutes after they opened, so we... We are right near the domestic airport. Yeah, so we were lucky.
We are currently off to a yarn store because I really want to get some for a project I've wanted to do for a while. And then we're going to head into the city. Get another
chill,
yeah,
just like doing things we didn't get to first day or
and also getting another cinnamon bun.
Yeah, and then tonight we have a fun last night activity booked.
Yeah, so we'll bring you along for that, obviously. But yeah, for now, off to buy some yarn.
We've been here for like an hour and 15 minutes.
No, we haven't. We've been here for an hour and 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
We are going to go soon though. It's just very overwhelming. There's so much to choose from.
A lot of them feel very nice. Krissie has landed on, well, I have landed on this.
Yeah. So I was going to buy stuff to make the jumper that I want to make or the cardigan that I'm going to make for Catherine. But it was looking like for the yarn for those, it was going to be upwards of like $200 to $300 per item. Like
Australian.
per jumper.
Yeah. That's
and
too
we just
much.
can't justify that at the moment. So instead I'm getting just 2 balls of this and we're going to make a beanie.
It's
just
cute.
as like a little souvenir.
Yeah. Even though it's not from Iceland.
No, it's not. It's Peruvian. Yeah, Peruvian.
But born in Iceland. So that's fine.
And to be fair, they actually don't have much Icelandic.
No, they
wool
don't.
here.
A lot of it's Peruvian.
Because the Icelandic wool isn't very nice.
It's
Like,
it's
it's very warm.
Yeah.
And for like an outer layer, it's great. But it's very rough and itchy.
yeah. It's
So-
great for Icelandic people that wear it over stuff, but
Yeah.
for people in Australia where it like doesn't get that cold and you'll wear it
Over
on
a
your
t-shirt,
skin,
yeah.
it's too itchy.
Too itchy. So we're just going to go with this nice little
cute.
alpaca and cotton blend.
Yeah, I like it, but I am excited to go to the bakery soon.
Yeah, we are going to go soon. There's
Hopefully.
just so many things to choose from. It's all so nice.
We've got our dessert pastry. Krissie got another cinnamon bun, but I got a vanilla hazelnut and cinnamon pastry.
It's a Danish, I think.
Danish, yeah.
Is it filled or is it like that on top?
That is amazing. It's filled with a cinnamon sugar, and then it's got a strip of vanilla custard and hazelnut. I mean, this is incredible. I might not share it.
That's rude.
Hello.
Hello.
We're very tired. We've been doing a lot of walking today.
Yeah, we've just mostly been walking in and out of all the souvenir shops,
Yeah, it's
looking
been
at
cute.
everything. And now, sorry, my phone's charging. But we're about to go to a lava show.
So exciting. I just saw a sign that said it was the only one in the world. It's 50 minutes. I'm quite excited. We've been deciding if it's real or fake lava. It has to be fake.
Well, not fake, but but I think it's gonna be like, yeah, like it's not natural lava.
How do you ship that?
Exactly. How are you getting the lava from the volcano to the place in Reykjavik without melting the whole truck that's carrying the lava?
Yeah.
You know?
So that's what we're doing now. We're very excited. And then we're coming here for dinner. It's like a little food hall down on the harbour. We're here. We just got safety glasses.
Looking good.
We're excited.
These actually said just for the heat. So interesting.
Have even been called tourist eruptions. But don't be fooled. Icelandic volcanoes can be very dangerous.
Alright, so here are those very tiny explosions in the form of bubbles of lava float over the ice. Ice turns to steam and form very tiny bubbles. When the lava flows over an edge and wind blows on it, these very thin filaments form called Pele's hair. And let's apply pressure. Pretend we're a glacier out in the wild. Surprise, we have bubbles. But now we have bigger bubbles. Before they were super tiny, they disappeared very quickly, but now they're growing around the ice block, staying in place and getting bigger and bigger because the lava has changed texture. But this one is not solid yet. You can actually just push it down because the steam came out with this bubble. It's becoming a dark orange, and there are black streaks forming because the lava is becoming solid very quickly. Because when it's liquid, it does not want to be liquid. It wants to protect itself and form a crust. And just to show you that texture change, it's nice and thick now. Much thicker than before.
Hello.
You join us at the end of our last very windswept day.
Yeah, we're very hair all over the place. You're joining us as we walk beside the lake, which is a gorgeous lake.
It's lovely. We've got a view over to the church.
Yeah.
Mountains in the background there.
Yeah, it's amazing. We'll just quickly run through the lava show.
It was incredible.
It was very cool. It was like she called herself a lava host. Did you notice that? She like talked through some of her background and some stuff about lava. She was very interesting. She like studied geology and is here
currently studying her master's.
Yeah, here studying her master's. And then we watched a video which I didn't like, but would have been fascinating to anyone that doesn't have anxiety about natural disasters. It was just all about how there's definitely going to be an explosion soon.
Yeah, pretty much.
It was very stressful.
But not necessarily a big one.
Yeah, it just mostly talked about Iceland's volcanic history. And then we got to see the lava, which was very cool. It was both manufactured and real in that it was being melted down and then cooled and melted down again, but it had come from a real, like it come from real eruption, like real rock.
1918,
Yeah.
a volcano near Vic actually, where
Yeah.
it erupted, and they basically collected some of that basalt from that eruption, and they're just reusing that over and over again for the shows.
It's very cool. They like put the lava, like it went down a little chute that you saw in the video, and then she like played with it a bit and talked us through like how it was cooling and explained like 1 billion times that even if it looks cool, it's not cool. I think they must have had people be like, oh, it's black, and then just go to touch it, and she's like, so it's still 600 degrees?
At 600 is where it starts glowing. So under 600 it looks cool.
It
but
basically
it is not.
It looks cool when it's cool, and when it's 600 degrees and there's no difference visually. So
By cool we mean cold in this context, as opposed to every other time we say cool.
yes, true, as in like cold to the touch. It was very interesting, and then she answered some questions, which was cool because she obviously knows what she's talking about. So so she could answer them all. It wasn't just like someone that hosted this thing.
Yeah.
It was like someone that actually knew what she was talking about.
Yeah. It's very
yeah.
interesting. Would recommend.
Would recommend either this one or the Vic one. Look at this pond, like actually stunning.
What a lovely place to end now.
Honestly. Look at that bird on the statue's head.
Cute.
Yeah, this part in particular looks really European. Anyway, we're gonna finish our Iceland video here. Oh, Iceland videos. I don't know how many we've filmed. But we hope you've enjoyed. No! 1 second. Yeah, we hope you've enjoyed seeing Iceland just as much as we have.
This was, I think, one of my favourite trips we've done.
It was just...
God, there are
a lot of bugs. Oh God. It was very cool. And as we said before, like, just a trip that we wouldn't really have done on our own.
Yeah.
Even though now that we've done it, we know we could have done it, but we wouldn't have done it before.
It also was useful to have 4 of us to split the cost of a car. And
oh my God, absolutely.
This is an expensive country.
I thought I was prepared, but it's even worse than
We knew it was going to be expensive, and it just immediately surpassed all of our expectations.
Yeah.
Of how expensive it was.
So yeah, coming with a group of 4 was lovely because it was like we split some of our accommodation, we split some of our like
Car
groceries
and
yeah. Anyway, it's been amazing.
Definitely like probably a once in a lifetime trip.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know that we'll ever come back here.
Yeah. Anyway, we hope we've inspired you to come to Iceland one day, or we've just shown you what it's like and given you some inspiration. Yeah. Anyway, we hope you've enjoyed, and we will see you sometime for another video.
Who knows when?
Who knows when, who knows where. But yeah, follow along with us on all of our socials, read our blog.
We're going to have some good Iceland posts going up soon.
We really are. We will see you next time.
Yeah, see you next time. Bye.
Goodbye. Look at my hair.